Yo, what's happening, baby? I am so fired up. TD is in the house, and we are talking Get Your Mind Right. Yup, get your mind right today. It is going to be an awesome time. I'm in a place I've never done a Facebook Live. I am in my home office, and in just a matter of mere seconds, I am going to give you a little tour of my home office. As a matter of fact, I designed this office so I could get my creative juices flowing and make sure I have a little bit of fun in all that I do, and that can create some great work just for you. So what we're going to do here is all aspects of business, of life. As you know, I recently had surgery of my knee, and 22 days ago, literally 22 days ago is when I had this knee surgery. The first 2 weeks were brutal. You saw me 2 weeks ago in the kitchen on talk about nutrition, talk about supplements, recovery. Today I'm talking about mindset, and it is going to be deep. It's going to be getting your mind right, that's for sure. And I'm going to give away massive record number of prizes today, more than ever before. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get ready to do them in just little seconds. I'm going to give you a tour. First off, big shout out, as always, to my friends. How am I looking, folks? To my friends over at Carnison. Am I looking like the upper body's been worked? Yeah, that's right. My friends over at Carnison Beta Alanine, powering this Facebook and Instagram Live today. That's right. I'm seeing the comments come through already. And hey, when I was going to do this in November, I originally was not going to do any Facebook Lives in November. I was going to go dark and just chill out and recover. And they're like, no. You got to share what you're doing on all aspects. Training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation. And that's what I'm doing today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tag here later on the Facebook Live that I did 2 weeks ago on nutrition and supplementation, and also the videos I did with Carnison all on creating your edge, and that's on training, nutrition, and recovery as well. Why? Well, because right now, training, supplementation, recovery is a huge aspect. And when it comes to that, I will share every aspect again today, right here with Mindset, because I am amping my routine up like never before. From the Carnison Beta Alanine side, not only 3.2 grams, like I normally do, right now I'm literally taking 6.4 grams of Carnison Beta Alanine, along with all of the greens from Metagenics and my friends over at 8 Days a Week. I'll show you that as well. And some of you ask, well, hey, where do I get this Carnison Beta Alanine? Folks, remember, it's not a standalone product. If you go over to today.carnison.com, upper right-hand column, you can find it in the Find It section, upper right, find it. It is a product within other products, leading brands like Gym Brand, like Inner Armour, like Cage Muscle. That's what you can do. When do you take it? The question is, when do I take it? You can take it like me, who's recovering like a beast right now. Matter of fact, if you stick with me, I might share with you my first steps without crutches. I might be on some crutches as we go throughout the house. I'll give you a little tour today, but I'm getting dangerously close to taking my first steps. You've been following me on the Instagram stories with all of that, my physical therapy. Thank you very much for the comments. But you could stack your Carnison Beta Alanine, whether you're training hard because you don't have surgery, or like some of you that have injury that are focusing on recovery, you can stack it like moi, who is doing it 2-3 times a day. Even though I'm training in my gym and also at Fitness Quest 10, first workout was Monday. Oh my gosh, it was cray. It was awesome. Felt great. You can do that. So, and don't forget, there's no banned substances. Say no to say no to substances that aren't good for you. You can bet your bottom dollar with Carnison Beta Alanine, it is going to be banned substance free. So this is a good thing for you on that. My friends, if you have any questions on any supplementation, including Carnison Beta Alanine, you can pipe them in here. Good morning. I'm getting my mind right. Post them in. I'm going to take them all in a little bit on that. But again, a huge shout out to my friends over there for supporting me in my desire to do this Facebook and Instagram Live today. Are you ready for a tour? I'm going to give you a tour of my home office, and here's why. I had the home office completely remodeled so that I can think creatively and do great things in here. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me show you. I'm going to flip around the camera, and Jersey, yes, Jersey is in the house. Here's what we're going to do. Here is the office. I'm going to get rocking and rolling. Jersey, what's up, buddy? So the home office is this. I created a stand-up desk so that I can do some stand-up work on here. I always have my books that I am reading. I told you in my bucket list some of the things that I have going on. There's Drew's book, coming back stronger. How about the year Drew Brees is having, guys? MVP year or what? If you think Drew Brees for MVP, you can give a little shout outs right now. Die Empty. Love that book. Stuart Scott's book, Every Day I Fight. Love that. Petra Kolber, The Perfection Detox, and some of the ones I've been rereading right over here. The Dragon Doesn't Live here anymore. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Alan Cohen, Relaxing in Wealth, and my man, Pastor David Jeremiah, The Overcomer book, along with my journal. All these books, every single day, I'm diving in deep. So this is the stand-up desk. Now, last week I shared with you some of the things I'm taking on a regular basis from my friends 8 days a week. Plant-based protein. TD's doing a lot of plant-based stuff, but here is where it's all at. I'm taking sustained release carnosine beta-alanine right now. That's through Inner Armour, as you can see. And I've got fish oils. I've got all of these different things, aspects that you see here. I got some rocket fuel. All this is lots and lots of magnesium, taurine, vitamin C in there. We've got lots of greens. I'm taking more greens than ever before, along with the Ultra Inflamex by Metagenic. So that was in last week, so you can see it. Folks, today I'm giving it all away. Right here in the home office, I'm giving this away. And here's where I need your participation. If you would like it, anytime I'm giving you my 7 ways to get your mind right, here's what you got to type in. If you want the Mind Right Maniac hoodie, if you want that, just tell me, hey, TD, I want the hoodie. So if you say, I want the hoodie, or, hey, give me the gray hoodie, one of those, you get to choose. Which one would you like? You can't go wrong. If you want the Wow book or the Impact book, hey, TD, can I get some Wow and Impact, please? You might get that if you type in right there. Or maybe you're like, hey, TD, hook a brother or a sister up with some carnosine beta-alanine. Yes, you could have that. The entire bag of all of the swag and then some for the pre and the post-workout. All I need is to hear, TD, hook me up with some carnosine, brother. You say something like that, you're going to win. Or the Under Armour shirt. Which one do you want? You want the Mind Right Maniac? Or do you want Live a Life Worth Telling a Story About? I'm seeing these comments come. Oh, yeah. Look at this. 365 days, baby. No doubt about it. So if you want the Mind Right Maniac shirt, get your mind right. You just got to say, get your mind right. You have 24 hours. But if you're typing in right now, and right now, as you're in live, you're going to get one of these bad boys. I'm not giving this away because I'm not done with it. But you never know in the home office. Now, before we go on, you can keep typing in before I give you my 7 ways. Folks, a couple important things. That's Mike Chandler's glove up there. He's fighting for the belt here in 2 weeks in Bellator Lightweight Championship. That's Drew Brees' football, 48 consecutive games with a touchdown. As you know, Drew is eclipsing all of the different aspects of the NFL record right now. I'm showing you my home office because this is where I do all my work. This is Bay Head, New Jersey. See the American flags right there, right here on House Street. My life changed there when Michael King came into my life. Now, I've never showed this before. This is a picture of TD. And no, that's not Jersey right there. That's my first dog, Sid, when Fitness Quest 10 opened in January 2000. Yup, January 2000. We're about to celebrate 19 years coming up. And a lot of the awards over the years between the Jack LaLanne, some of my mentorship awards, and then even some game balls back from Brick, New Jersey. Can you imagine this? And some of the things that kind of move me every day when I look and see that my first athlete of all time, LaDainian Tomlinson LT on the Kaiser Air Runner, 2003. You always got to remember your roots. And LT's a special dude who came into my life. And lastly, before we go on, and I'll start my lessons today. See this wall over here? This is called the gratitude wall, and I highly suggest it. There is not one single day that I do not leave the house, leave this home office, and look at the gratitude wall. These are some of the letters that you all have written via email or sent me, and it reminds me of my why, right? Of why I do what I do. Maybe you can, in your own office or your home, just post a card from a client, a member, a brother, a sister, that means something. It could be a letter. Notice that most of these are handwritten. And when you talk about mindset, before I go into my 7, here's a Jack LaLanne. Congrats on the Jack LaLanne Award. These are little things that for me, before I go out there and that aspect, I always read one thing, Pacific Fitness and Coaching. I believe some of these folks are probably on this Facebook and Instagram Live right now. Gretchen, thanks, nice office. I had it designed. Jerry, can't wait to see you at the Impact event tomorrow or Saturday. That's right, LT toward my Raiders. he didn't like the Raiders. He loved playing against the Raiders. That's for darn sure. But it gives you a quick little tour of the home office. And I had that specifically designed so that I could do my best creative work at the home office, so you can look at that. So again, thank you, and thanks again. I want to tell you, Carnison, I was going to do this at Fitness Quest 10, and the results last time, they were like, hey, do it from your home office. I'm like, man, I've never shared my home office with anyone in the outside world. It's very private and public. It's very private in the sense that is where I do my best, most creative work right here. I had it designed for that. I've never shared it publicly, so hopefully you get something out of that as well. Here we go. I want to see these comments coming through. We got 7 ways to make sure you get your mind right. Because right now, in my recovery from knee surgery and all that I've been through in the last 22 days, man, getting your mind right is really, really important. And I'm going to share all these different aspects today about getting your mind right. And one of them is, by the way, some of you coming in, I am coming your way. Perform Better 1 day starting up January 5th. I'm going to be in New Jersey, San Fran, January 19th, Dallas, February 16th. Go to performbetter.com if you want. I'm going to be on the road. As a matter of fact, all of these goodies, I'm going to take them on the road with me, and I'll give them away on the road with me. I'll give away hoodies, shirts, books. Maybe my friend Joe Carnison, can we get a little Carnison swag bag? I'll give that away as well over there in Jersey, in Dallas, and in San Francisco. That's just the first few weeks of 2019. Can't wait on that. And if you're in the San Diego area, please, this weekend, come on over. I've got my Impact event, 2012 East Coasters. As you know, you got decimated with Hurricane Sandy. That prompted me to start my 501c3 Impact Foundation. All of the money raised this weekend at Fitness Quest 10 and online right now, literally, if you buy anything online, 20% of proceeds go to the Impact Foundation. This weekend, 100% of all proceeds, I'm doing a workout, I'm doing a talk, an Impact talk. If you're in the area, please come on over. I'd love to have you part of that. If you need any kind of a tax deduction at the end of the year, the Impact Foundation, 100%, not a portion, 100% of the money to the Impact Foundation goes directly back to help kids and families in need, and that is Impact. So here we go. Number 1 of the 7 ways to get your mind right. And what I'm doing right now, post-surgery, 22 days out, and I'm so close to walking. I'm arduous in my physical therapy routine. Number 1, staying dialed into my personal care routine. That's the first one. If you're taking notes, take copious notes. If not, let something sink in out of the 7 things and see what happens here. I shared with you my nutrition supplement routine already. I just shared a few more today on that. It takes discipline. Folks, the month of December is atrocious the way people eat and the lack of cardio, the lack of working out. I want you to be different. I want you to amp it up this month. This month, from right now, today, through Christmas and Hanukkah to the end of the year, now is a perfect opportunity to get in more cardio and less lardio. More cardio, less lardio. You ain't kidding. That's what it is. And also, dial it in. Get your pre-workout. Carnitine, beta-alanine, taurine. I use typically either Inner Armour or the gym brand pre-workout when I'm working out. And I'm very, very close to dangerously working out at the level I want to. Again, upper body's looking all right. The PT on the lower body, it's getting there. As you can see, I'm sharing that bad boy. But the recovery side is huge. And you can use what I shared last time with all the metagenics, with all of the 8 days a week, including the Carnitine sustained release beta-alanine. I'm using 6.4 grams right now every single day. Again, it's banned, substance free. This is a good thing. You can stack your Carnitine. This is awesome. So do that. Number 2, I'm living out my bucket list for the month. Folks, can you please, this month coming up, create a bucket list for the month. What do you want to do in your bucket list? I shared some of the things I'm doing for my bucket list here since surgery happened, and I've been doing some crazy things, like I'm watching The Office with my kids. I watched Creed 2. Oh my gosh, did anyone watch Creed 2? Yeah, keep those comments coming. I want the hoodie. Can I get some Wow and Impact, please? Can you hook me up with some Carnitine, brother? I want to live a life worth telling a story about. Get your mind right. These are all coming through. And if any of you share this Facebook Live and you give an inspirational post, I'm going to see all the people who share this post on their Facebook in the next 24 hours. The person that gives the most heartfelt share to their community, if you share this with a heartfelt share, one of you is going to get selected to get an additional hoodie if you like the hoodie. Oh, TD, have you lost your rocker? Yeah, you better believe it. I'm getting cray-cray. You know that? Yeah, I am. So I'm living out that bucket list. Creed is awesome, and I'm reading a lot. I shared some of you the books I'm reading. If you're joining me late, you can go back and watch the rerun of this Facebook Live. Share it with your communities as well. Number 3, this is a small thing, but it's a huge thing. I'm staying off my phone early in the morning. Folks, it's a rule. It's a best practice. If you have to get back on track, don't turn your phone on first thing in the morning. Get your prayer time in. I call it my holy hour. It's part of my bucket list. 1 hour, 60 minutes. Don't turn your phone on. Journal, write, pray, get quiet time. I do that in here before I go to the home gym and then go to Fitness Quest 10. I want you to go deep inside your soul and spirit and think about this. As a man of faith, as a woman of faith, whoever you are, how can you nurture your inner self better? I know you're committed to your routine, your exercise. Fantastic. That's where it all starts. But it starts on the inside too. You got to have your inside all, make sure it's strong. So where I'm in very much a healing mode physically, my spirit and the mental side is really, really strong. So when you say, hey, what are you doing to get your mind right? One of the things is I'm not turning my phone on because the phone can rob you of you're now on everyone else's agenda with getting back to text, Facebook posts, emails, all the stuff that's coming through there. Number 4 of 7. I'm going rapid fire today. I'm going to go through your questions. Please keep your questions coming because I'm loving the comments. I'm loving the questions. Keep them coming. Tell me what you want. You want the hoodie? I want some Carnison swag. Hey, TD, hook me with a bag, please. I like that right there. Number 4 of 7. Get your creative juices flowing. Now, here's what I'm doing to get my creative juices flowing right here. That's why I'm sharing this Facebook Live and Instagram Live with you right now because I'm in a place that moves my soul, that gets my creative juices flowing. I write in my home office. My best work comes literally sitting right where I'm at. All of the emails that you get, thank you for your comments on those emails, by the way. Thank you for your comments now and on the Mind Right Maniac episodes. 90% of them, if I'm not in an airplane, happen literally where I'm sitting right now. Let me show you right now. See the dog, Jersey? See, Jersey will be sitting on there. He's eating, looks like Elf on the Shelf or the Easter Bunny, or I'm not sure what he's eating right now. If I have any Jersey fans out there, please give me a little Jersey shout out. But Jersey likes being part of these right there. But he's usually sitting right there, and I'm sitting here on my stand-up desk. And even though I'm sitting right now, you can see right there on that. This is where I do my creative work the best right here. Find a creative space that you do your best work. Right now, what am I working on? Pay attention, boys and girls. If you're driving, you may want to pull over onto the shoulder. If you're flying a plane, don't be watching this and flying at the same time or driving and texting at the same time. But man, let me tell you what. One of the 5 things I love to do, what most moves your soul, what moves my soul is writing, as you know, as the comments are coming in. Thank you for all those comments coming in on the Mind Right Maniac and the emails you're getting, because I'm trying to share most authentically with you my recovery process to help you with it wherever you're at in your either recovery process or in just staying strong and being your best physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. But Perform Better coming up on January 5th, 19, reinventing your brand, business, and self now. If you're in the Jersey area, if you're in San Fran or you're in Dallas, first 6 weeks of 2019, you're going to want to be there because I'm feeling a little special extra cray-cray. So get your mind right and be ready to go. I'm doing a keynote at a new conference in April called Succeed. I'm doing the opening keynote. It's all about the start if you want to succeed. That's in April. Also, Idea World. Do I have any Idea World friends out there? If you're not a trainer coach, fantastic. Congratulations for being here today. You are welcome to come to any of these events and glean the motivation and inspiration necessary to help you live your best life. Come to that, whether it be Perform Better, whether it be Idea World, whether it be Succeed, whether it be a mastermind event. I got some great things coming, but right now I'm working on that already. It's April and I'm working on my keynote. It's all about the start if you want to succeed. A shout out to all of you right now starting on your dreams and your aspirations as 2019 approaches very, very quickly. What dreams are you working on tapping into so you can be your best self? Because at Idea World, folks, buckle up. There's big news coming. Not only am I doing another one-day mentorship program open to anybody that's looking to get their life ignited, I'm also doing something at Club and Studio Summit. Shout out to my friend Trina Gray, who's spearheading that up with many of the other leaders within the industry. So Club and Studio Summit will have record numbers, as well as the TD Ignite workout on the featured stage at IDEA in Anaheim, California at the end of June. You're thinking that's far away? It's going to be here before we know it. Number 5 of 7 ways to get your mind right. Strategy work. When you do strategy work, you get your mind right. Why? Because if you're just trudging through life and you're not fired up, I'm going to ask you of what can you do to live at a deeper, more profound level to create more impact in the universe? What does it take? As you know, I'm a huge believer in working on strategy. Right now, I'm working on my 2019 annual roadmap and strategic plan. And that includes physically, what am I going to do? What best practices am I tapping into? By the way, look at these comments coming through. I'm loving seeing these comments. Yeah, I love it. Keep them coming right now, including all of those things that you want and any questions that you have on training, nutrition, supplementation. I'm seeing them coming through, as well as mindset, getting your mind right. What are those tips? And once again, many of you have been facing some setback, adversity, or challenge, and I want to just give you, whoever that is right now, a little gift of strength and energy to go deep inside your own self and soul to know that you can do it. It starts with your best practices, getting your quiet time, praying, meditating, breath work, and then getting in, go get your darn pre-workout. Get your pre-workout. Again, Gym Brand, Inner Armour, Cage Muscle, all are some examples. Get dialed in, get your darn workout in, and then get your post-workout in. Get some good whey protein. A whey protein that's going to fuel you up within 30 minutes after that. And then throughout the day, make the right choices. When you go to these parties, all these holiday parties, you don't have to be like everyone else and just crush sugar, because next thing you know, you're like, I feel like garbage. Man, I don't want to work out. And you get off your routine. Even me, in the last 22 days of just having surgery, let me tell you what, I'll be real. It has been really, really hard. It's been hard to make sure that stays where I want it. But I've also been very, very disciplined about making sure my best practices stay intact. That's why I did my bucket list of 10 items. That's why I'm reading every day. That's why I'm taking not 10 minutes a day on my quiet time where I'm journaling and praying and getting in the Word, but I'm taking an hour. And it seems like a lot of time, and it is. You just got to do it. If that means getting up 20 minutes earlier or an hour earlier and you have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, so be it. Do what you have to do to get to where you want to go now. There's never a perfect time than right now. Heck, you can roll over on your floor right now and start banging out some 2-arm and 1-legged push-ups. Like, yeah, some of you have injury right now. I know because you're typing in. I know who you are. You've seen me on my Instagram stories doing that. Whatever it takes, get in there. That's number 5. Number 6. And let me see him coming. I'm going to go give away some of these bad boy, different shirts, hats, hoodies, Carnison swag bag, whatever it takes. I want you fueled up with the right stuff. Number 6 of 7 mindset tips on this. Chunking your weekly goals. Guys, Drew Brees. By the way, Saints versus Cowboys tomorrow night in Big D. Go Who-Dats. DB9 is having an MVP year. And you're like, man, he's having a great year. Why is he doing that at age 39? Look at this week's coming out, Sports Illustrated coming out. Drew is the cover of Sports Illustrated. Guys, what you read in Sports Illustrated, what you watch on TV of one of the world's best athletes is not a coincidence. It's not a chance. It's not luck. It's years and years of pure discipline, doing the right things, training the right way, eating the right foods, supplementing with the right supplements, being maniacally focused on what it takes year after year, 15 years later now with me, 15 years later to do the right things, and having the people around you to do the right things. Part of the secret to success in your life is making sure your team of people are the right people. Your right physical therapist, your right medical team, your right team at your gym or in your business or your culture or in your family or the friends that you choose. If you any of you knucklehead kids out there watching, get your mind right. You better not be watching right now in school, kiddos. or maybe you should tell your teachers to pipe in too, because I see some of your names coming through. Nice job sneaking away the hallway. Say, hey, can I get a bathroom pass? Y'all better get your mind right. I love when I see my kids on my Instagram and Facebook. I know we getting better, baby. That's what it's all about. But hey, chunking your goal into weekly goals. Let me see. Actually, if you guys are fighting anything now, great book. Drew's book, Coming Back Stronger. A great book as well. And obviously I give you guys a lot of reading to do, but I'm a huge believer in reading on that stuff. One of the things Drew talked about, even overcoming his shoulder injury in 2006, 5 and 6, is weekly goals. See, the last 3 weeks for me, I can't measure my progress in days. It's way too slow. It's way too frustrating. Frustrating sometimes by the day. But by the week, by golly, I'm darn close, literally darn close right now. You can stand up. I'll do it in the mirror. Do it in the mirror. Look at this. Look, you can do it. I'm like literally, I don't have crutches in my hand. Don't have crutches. And I'm like walking in place, right? So it's darn close. It's little things. Last week, I had a walker. Literally a walker. I felt like an old man. Now, boom, I'm feeling like $1 million. I'm 1 week away from feeling like TD. So next week's Facebook Live, we going back cray-cray. Right now, I'm in my home office. I'm chilled out. We creating some good stuff. So I love you guys' comments. You guys are the best. I'm just watching you all these comments floating through. I'm loving the thumbs up. I'm liking the comments. Remember, in just a few minutes, I am going to be giving away some prizes for the person that shares this in the next 24 hours. If you share this Facebook Live, and you give an inspirational, motivational post about how to get people's minds right and what people can do to get their mind right, and maybe they glean some motivation from the 7 I had or something that you like to share, one of you is going to get your choice of whatever gray hoodie you want, and I'll show in a second, or any other prize that you want. And 5 other people, you're either getting that Carnison swag bag, a wow book, impact book, a Get Your Mind Right shirt, a Live a Life Worth Telling a Story About shirt, or impact. Thank you once again to my friends over at Carnison Beta Allen for the Carnison swag bag, my friends over at Under Armour. Gosh, Under Armour hooked me up. I even got recovery pajamas. Yeah, I got recovery pajamas and recovery sleepwear. Literally, my bet. You talk about recovery, man. I am dialed in nutrition, sleep, recovery. Woo! Leave no stone unturned. And the last one, and I'm going to look at these comments and questions coming through on this today. When it comes to getting your mind right on this, it's part A and part B. You can repeat after me. Get your mind right, okay? When you talk about getting your mind right, it's something I say every single day. TD, get your mind right. I snap the band, and yes, the question is always, do you snap your band and does it ever break? Yes, I have gone through countless bands. As a matter of fact, if you have an impact band or Get Your Mind Right band and it has snapped and you don't have it on, please email me or put it right through here right now and I will send you one for free right now. Why? Because this is a reminder, and you can see my athletes, boom, wear it under the wristbands. Why? Because when you get your mind right, there's thousands of different thoughts that go on in a day, and many of them are negative, and sometimes we're our biggest defeaters of ourselves. We don't give ourselves enough love, enough confidence, enough encouragement, enough motivation, enough just get your mind right type thoughts to say, I can do this. I believe in myself. I am worth it. I am deserving of this. I want to manifest this dream. The world needs this. This is the language that I want you to use starting today. When 2019 hits, my friends, and I go on Facebook and I go on Instagram, I'm telling you what, matter of fact, I ain't waiting until 2019. Right now, it's starting, and all the way through December and all the way through 19, we are going to make sure that the language we use is nothing but that's going to manifest the best thoughts in your head so you can be all that you're meant to be. Because if you're living in fear, if you have excuses, if you're living in all the things that could go wrong or that are going wrong in your life, in your business, in your personal life, in your physicality, and that you have had a surgery, we're going to change the language. We're going to change the language which we tell ourselves, and it really goes far. And lastly, the number 7, the part B. And again, thank you to those of you that are typing in right now. Why? Because so many of you are facing or have recently faced some form of adversity. Adversity is your advantage. How do you go deep? And I want you to truly tap into the whispers, not the shouts. I want you to get more quiet time. And I want you to tap into that, what that spirit is telling you, what shifts and changes you can make to improve the quality of your life or your business or your career. your relationships with your spouse or your kids. What can you do to do that when you tap in? These adversity things that go on in our life are nothing more than blessings to help propel us to where we're supposed to be, where we're designed. Now, if you beat that down and keep chop, 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 and that self-talk is limiting and doesn't allow you to get there, then we've got problems. And you and I are going to have a little one-on-one talk, not a one-on-100 talk. It's a one-on-one talk. I'm going to get on your butt, and I'm going to give you these, get your mind right. What are you doing right now? Blah, 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 all that stuff every single day. Every single day, because that's what you need every single day to make sure that that mind is right. So let me remind you this on the last one, part B of number 7, and I'll give you my final thoughts before we go into the month of December here coming up in just a mere matter of days, is this. How are you doing with your workouts, with your training, with your spirit? I want you to do a mental inventory. And I'm going to ask you the tough questions because every person, every coach needs a great coach. And great coaches, they tell you things that you need to hear, not that you want to hear, so that you can be all that you're meant to be. Let me repeat. All great coaches tell you things that you need to hear, not that you want to hear, so you can be all that you're meant to be. Now, I don't know what city, state, or country you're listening in from. And if you could type that in, I would love to know what city, what state, what country you're listening in from. But we all speak a common language. You know, when I was in Russia, one of the recent comments is, "Hey, TD, I love seeing that on the Mind Right Maniac finale here this past Monday about in Russia, how they all understood what you were saying despite you not speaking any Russian and them not speaking much English." That is correct because we spoke the universal language. It's called movement. It's called soul. It's called energia. And that is from here to here. And if you can feel me today coming through your phone or your computer right now, that is because right now I'm 100% with you wherever you are. And as you type in your names and I see all where you're typing in from and what prizes you want to win because you deserve them. Say, I want to win that. And here's the city, state I'm from. Here's why I want to do that. Because I want you to go out and I want you to be proud of the heck of who you are. I want you to train as if you are the best. I want you to think like you are the best. I want you to write like you're the best. I want every single conversation online or at your business or at your home for you to use language and words that do nothing but lift up the energy and vibration in the room. And from the books you read, from The Dragon Doesn't Live Here Anymore, to Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, to Relaxing to Wealth, to Overcomer, whatever it may be, everything you listen to, including this Facebook and Instagram Live right now, yeah, bam, right there, counts because there is stuff going on in your head that gets your mind right. You train hard, you eat right, you live inspired, and great things happen. That's called creating impact. And those are the 7 things that you can do. So let's leave by this. Today, share this message, please, and share it with someone in your community of what you believe your community needs to hear. You do not need to be a trainer or a coach, a business owner to do this. You right now, if you're sitting in a hospital bed, if you recently had setback or tragedy in your life, use this as an impetus right now to be a light to spark and ignite a movement of positivity and energy. Do not turn on your phone or watch the news early in the morning or late at night. Fuel your mind with nothing but great thoughts when we do these things. When you see me in 2019 at a live event, I can promise you, you're going to see a TD that is more fired up than ever before. And not so much just that, but really in the air, in the heart and the soul, because that's what makes you tick. And my challenge to you as we go into December, the last month of December of 2018, if there's one thing, just one thing you could focus on in this 2018 to finish out strong in this month of December, what is it? Is it in the training? Is it in your nutrition? Is it in your mindset? Is it in your recovery? All the answers are right here. You go down and I'm going to share with you what I did with Carson in 3 videos. You're going to see my last Facebook Live I just did 2 weeks ago with training and nutrition. Between the books I'm recommending. All of these things are available to you, but the choice is yours. Just like I would tell my 3 kids. You got choices on who you hang out with, who you're listening to, what you're doing every single day. You can go play Fortnite. Ooh, Fortnite. Hey, TD, how you know about Fortnite? Yeah, because my kids play Fortnite sometimes. What are you doing with your time to make sure you lift yourself up? So no feeling sorry for yourself. Get after it. Guys, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to show you my gifts. The gifts that I'm going to gift away here in just within 24 hours. Here's what you got to do. You have to say, if you want my Mind Right Maniac hoodie, I want the hoodie, or give me the gray hoodie, TD. If you want the Carnison swag bag, yo, TD, hook me up with some Carnison, brother. Once again, I'm using Carnison now quite a bit in my recovery process, more than normal, just because recovery is the name of the game. I'm loving all these thumbs going up as well. If you want the Under Armour shirt, I want to live a life worth telling a story about. Let me show you guys. I'm right here. Jersey, what are you doing right now? Look at Jersey. How you doing, Bubbo? You good? Say hi. Say hi to Jersey, guys. I want to see these comments coming through, and I'm going to take some questions as well. We got some questions on this. There it is. You want the Wow book? I want the Wow book or the Impact book. You want the Carnison swag bag. My friends over at Carnison, Beta Alanine, I love you guys. Thank you for what you do, for making me and many other fitness enthusiasts, weekend warriors, and athletes better. And this is an important thing, that you're fueling your body with the right things. First off is always the nutrition. Get your mind right. You eat right. You train hard. All of these things are supplements to great nutrition. If you eat right and you supplement smartly, then you can feel great, and all of a sudden you get your mind right. And that's it, my friend. So let's go to some questions today. What a great Facebook Live it has been on getting your mind right, the 7 ways. And let's face that now. Kayla, what do we got question-wise? Nice and loud. I want to see some questions piping through here on Facebook. I'm going to go to that page. Kayla, what do we got?
Do you get the tingles when you take 6.4 grams of Carnison?
Do I get the tingles? Yeah, I get some tingles when I take them. But here's the thing. I don't, the tingles. Yes, I do, but I don't take 6.4 grams all at the same time. I like tingle, especially when you're sitting in the darn lazy boy trying to get your game ready on. And by the way, getting the Theragun. I got the Theragun always close at hand on this stuff, but I space it out. It's typically 1.8 grams, 2 times a day. I do that in the morning. I go out to the home gym still, even though I'm shacked up right now, and I do it afterwards, and usually do it later on too. I do feel a little tingle. I like a little tingle. It feels goody. Okay, next question. What do we got?
Do you have any recommended nutrition books?
Recommended nutrition books. As a matter of fact, one of the nutrition books that my good friend, I'm going to post them all. I've got several of them. I got so many darn books here. I'm going to flip it down once again, just in case you missed it early on this stuff right here. Essentialism, great book, by the way. The Perfection Detox, that is not a book. Petra Kolba, you are awesome. I love her on this, but here it is over here. Read The Perfection Whole in One Nutrition by my man Robert Yang. Robert is a nutritionist, a guy that he's a local guy, but he has a national presence, a guide to fueling better golf. But it's all really about nutrition as well. There's quite a few really good nutrition books. This is my son Brady. He drew himself. Isn't it pretty? I mean, he's a funny dude on this stuff. I'll give you in the comments here some of my top all-time nutrition books as well. Next question coming in. Love it. Good question.
How do you get your mind right when you feel derailed post-injury?
Okay, so how do you get your mind right when you feel derailed post-injury? First off, all those 7 things I just talked about, those are 7 things. But here's the thing. Totally, when you're either injured, okay, and I got a couple athletes right now on the shelf. One's coming back next week. Come on, Eagles, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. It's tough to be on the sideline. It's tough when you're hurt. It's tough when you're not in the game and you want to be in the game. It really is a reminder, is you got to have important people in your life telling you who you are and why you are so special. Kind of like when I was on Strong, when my man Chris Ryan told me, don't forget who you are, you're Todd freaking Durkin. I needed that reminder at that point in my life. Just like now, there are people that are texting me messages on a daily basis and sending me scripture verses and different motivational quotes and videos that I'm watching literally every single day. One of the things I do as a coach when people are down and out is, if I'm working with you one-on-one or as part of my tribe, is I'm fueling them with the mindset tips that you can either watch a video, look at a quote, read a book, and do little things. Because let's be real. Like if you've been hurt or you've had surgery, a lot of times it takes a lot longer to heal than you want, and your body has an innate wisdom to heal. Right now, for me, I'm 3 weeks, a little beyond 3 weeks. And I had this in my mindset that the acute phase was 2 weeks long, and then from 2 weeks to 6 weeks was going to be like I'm really making these massive strides. Truth truth be told is it's not massive strides every day. It's week over week over week. And I believe by next week and the 5th week and the 6th week, it'll be better and better and better. But that can be frustrating because when you're used to being active and moving all around and now not being to have the activity that you want is tough. Going and working out at Fitness Quest 10 the other day was like darn taking a drug. Like, man, the energy and the strength that felt so good to be in an environment is to put yourself in an environment. Remember, if you have a knee issue, you still have an upper body, you still have a core, you can still do things. It doesn't mean you have to lie on a chair or a sofa all day on this stuff. The one that is really hurting right now, that really is tough. Come here, Jersey. Come here. On that stuff is the Jersey boy. Jersey right now. Come here, Jersey. Right, that guy right there is the one that he's looking at me like I'm cray cray, and he wants his walk. So the biggest thing I'd recommend for you guys, if you're battling injury or setback right now, is just to know that this too soon shall pass. That's what I keep writing in my journal. This too soon shall pass. And what I'm trying to also write in there is I embrace the opportunity to go deeper right now. So think about that. How do you embrace the opportunity that you're going through right now? I said this last time, I'll say it again, is, many times when you're facing storms in your life, they're real. But I've also been reminding myself is maybe I am the storm. There's always an I in the storm. The eye of the storm is where it's calm. How do you remain calm amongst a lot of turbulence and turmoil on the outside? Maybe you can quiet the inside, the center of the storm. And I believe that's where profound wisdom is found. And if you're not hurt and you're not injured right now, also take a moment to be grateful that you do feel healthy. And when you're running or you're swimming or you're biking or you're skiing or whatever you're doing, winter's coming up back east, is like just to stop and be aware of how good it feels to feel good. And that's great things. 1 or 2 more questions. I'm going to wrap it on up.
Are you going to Colorado in 2019?
Am I going to Colorado in 2019? Good question. Number 1, I want you to comment, where in Colorado are you? And number 2, although I do not have any definite plans to come to Colorado, I will tell you this. I've got some really exciting news that I'm going to share. I can't share it all yet because it's not completely done yet. Hate to give that tease out there, but it's the truth. One thing I would like to do based around the good news that I'm going to share is I do want to do a few unique things in 2019 that are going to entail me traveling to cities around the country and coming to a gym near you or to your gym where I can do a talk, we could do a workout, and we could just spread more positivity into the world to get your mind right. I'm a mind right guy, but my mind right isn't just sitting and saying my mind is right. It's because when you train hard and you eat right and you live inspired and you're doing all the things I talk about, then your mind gets right. And all of a sudden you feel that zzz. I call it that zzz. I talk about the 16 minutes, 18 minutes when I'm doing my pre-workout and before a workout, and all of a sudden you feel zzz, zzz, you feel great. That's coming to a city near you. So, that's exciting news. All I can say right now, more to come real soon. So one more question, then we'll wrap it on up. What do we got, Kayla?
How do you deal with negative people?
How do you deal with negative people? Are we assuming these people are family members, non-family members, friends, colleagues, co-workers, or it doesn't matter? Here's the thing. We are all energetic beings, and you must protect your energy at all costs. Whatever that means, to protect your energy at all costs, you got to protect your energy at all costs. What I would say is this: one of the reasons why I don't turn my phone on early in the morning and why I don't go through my emails late at night is because I have to protect my energy as much as you have to protect your energy. There's people out there called energy vampires, and they will suck the living blood out of you. They will kill you, literally kill you. They will sabotage your dreams. They'll sabotage your positivity. You can read a great book, and next thing you know, you walk in and it's like helter-skelter craziness has hit. You must protect that energy. I learned in massage therapy school in 1995 from Dr. Bruce Costello. Dr. Costello, thank you very much. I consider you one of my mentors along with Double E when it comes to the fascial world, soft tissue healing, sports massage. Many of you don't know I have that background, but that's where a lot of my healing or rehab recovery side of things is at. But he taught me about the importance of the mind and fascia all working together and healing. And you've got a 3-foot radiant white light box around you. No one can invade that personal space. Protect that white space. That's your space. So when you feel that, or a phone call, you have to make sure that you allow in what you want in, but you give huge, big positive light out, and you put that radiant light out into the universe. But you must be careful of what comes in. That includes what you're watching on TV, on your tablets, on your phones, the Instagram people you follow. All of it counts. All of it counts. And it doesn't matter if you're 15 or you're 50 or you're 70 years old. Every single thing counts. And I just want to remind you of that, because I'll tell you, it's real. In today's day, it's super real of how hard it is to keep your mind right on an everyday basis. Good question right there. Again, one of the questions about this is how you win some of the prizes. Mind Right Maniac, great hoodie. I want the hoodie. Or you could give me a hashtag great hoodie. I could say, hey, Mind Right Maniac, I want to see your city, state. Share this post. Share this post. And I want you to give some motivation and inspiration to your tribe as well. You want the Carnison swag bag full of great product, including pre-workout. There's some post-workout, some branched chain amino acids from Inner Armor. If you want any of that stuff over there, all you got to do with that is say, hey, TD, hook me up with some Carnison, brother. So whatever you want to say on that, you want the Carnison swag bag. Oh, someone likes the quote. Yeah, I do too. Today I will do what others won't. So tomorrow I can do what others can't. That is one of the quotes I look at when I'm in my home office, sitting right here, typing away, whether it be an email, whether it be a book project, whatever it might be. And then I want to see some hashtag Get Your Mind Rights coming through as well. If you're hitting the hashtag Get Your Mind Right, I'm seeing all the hearts, I'm seeing all the likes. Keep that coming. I look through every single comment. I look at every name that's watching, both live and via recording, in the next day. And when I post tomorrow the winners, we're going to have 6 winners, not 5. The 6th winner is going to be the person that shares this post with something inspirational to their tribe of people. And we're going to choose, and if you win, you can choose one of the gray hoodies, a shirt, a book, the Carnison swag bag, whatever it may be, on that as well. Do we have any other questions coming through right now before we rock and roll and conquer the rest of the day? We good to go?
We're good.
Good to go. Folks, that's it. Have an incredible day. Thank you for being you. Thank you just for getting your mind right. Wherever you are, please continue to stay strong. It starts with your training. Get your training in, both of your mind, of your body, and your spirit. Train your spirit, train your mind, and train your body. Make sure you're putting all the stuff in there that you know is going to be world class. It's going to drive you to better personal care. That's going to allow your energy to soar. It's going to get you stronger. It's going to get you faster. It's going to get you better in all aspects. It's going to allow you to feel better. All of these things do count. And when you take care of the little things, day after day, week after week, month after month, great things are going to happen. Tune in. Coming up here in December, I'm going to have more Facebook Lives powered by my friends over at Carnison. We're going to have some more Instagram Lives. We're going to be doing some fun things coming up in 2019 as well. I've got some huge things to share. So many great things. So do me a favor. Please like this post. Give it a thumbs up to the like. Make sure you comment on any comments. If you want to win one of the prizes, you can comment. And if you feel so inclined that you glean just a little bit, a 1% of motivation or inspiration from this in any way, whether it be of the mind, the body, or the soul, please share this with your message to your community or tribe, and then they can share that as well, and together we can impact thousands of people. Lastly, once again, I have my impact event coming up this weekend, Saturday, at Fitness Quest 10. If you'd like to be there, I'm doing a workout at 8 o'clock in the morning at Fitness Quest 10, and it will be, you talk about fire-breathing dragons, you talk about mind right maniacs. It's going to be awesome at that. And at 10 o'clock, I'm going to do at 9:30, I'm going to be doing a talk, an impact talk. And this is going to be for my heart and soul. If you'd like to be there, there's no cost to attend, but the cost is a donation. It could be $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever you want. All of that goes to my 501c3 Impact Foundation. 100% of that money goes to scholarship kids going to college. So if you know someone come April, May, or June that is going to be applying for college or going to college, you can apply for that. Or families in need. If you know a family in deep need, when you go to ToddDurkin.com, there's an Impact Foundation link. If you know a family in desperado straits, we have a board of advisors on the Impact Foundation that approves where all the funds go. 100% of the funds, we do not take any stipends out for me or anyone else. 100% of that money goes back to serve those people that are in need. And that to me is impact. And if you can help in any way, whether you attend this weekend, if you buy something online over the next few days through next Sunday, 20% of proceeds online will go to that. Or if you just want to make a tax-deductible donation between now and the end of the year, again, all of that is for the Impact Foundation. Feel free to comment, to DM me, whatever it may be. But I do ask you this, whether you donate or not, know this, that you are making a difference every single day. Whatever you do, whether you're a student, whether you're a mom or your dad, a grandma, grandpa, whether you're a leader, whether you're a boss, whether you're an employee, a contractor, or you're just walking that down and going on a bus or going on a train or a plane today, know that you're making a difference. I love you guys. God bless you and have an incredible day. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.